Alrighty, we are here at Spirit Christmas, taking a look at their new stuff for 2024. Ooh, snowman slippers? Alright, Santa mug, very nice, very nice. Got a little bit more over here, got 25% off on the sweaters. Alright, nice, nice. I'm seeing a lot of good stuff here. Got the little Santa mugs and the shot glasses, all very special. Oh, elf, okay. Oh, some of this is a little inappropriate for children. At least this is not at an actual Christmas store, right? I think great criticism is built like a sandwich. You start with your bread, positivity. You don't want to go in too hyperbolic saying something is the worst thing ever and that it just outright sucks. There are always positives in most situations. Then the meat are your critiques of a particular thing. And then you end it kind of on a positive note, somewhat optimistic, and hopefully getting to change the meat in the middle. That is how I am going to structure this video regarding Spirit Christmas. Now, I could be talking about Spirit Halloween's new Frankenstein monster animatronic, but there's only so many ways to say that Home Depot did it better. And I could be talking about their little stupid clown, but there are only so many ways of saying I've seen it before and I didn't even like it then. So those are my thoughts on those, and I really wanted to get into, because we are in the Christmas season, talking about Spirit Christmas, because this is a very fascinating case study to me. I'm not a business major. I am interested in business and in the enterprise world, but I can't say I know a ton about it. This is more so coming from the consumer end, I suppose, but I do have some little tidbits as to maybe some ways to improve on this concept. And, you know, I gotta say, I was hyped. I was interested. I was following the hype as it was building up back in October with this idea of Spirit doing a Christmas store. Keep in mind, this is not the first time they've done this, but it is the first time in my memory that this has been a thing, okay? And yes, this is a Halloween channel, and Halloween is my bread and butter, and it's my favorite. But I really love Christmas as well, as you can see. And I think all holidays are worthy of discussion here, especially if they tie back into kind of that Halloween route. And with this being a Spirit Halloween kind of company, sub-company, makes sense for me to talk about it, obviously. So to start, what I want to say is the idea, the concept of Spirit Christmas is pretty cool. Taking their Halloween pop-up stores in dying Toys R Us and CVS locations and converting them over the first few weeks of November into Christmas pop-up stores is actually a pretty clever idea. There aren't a lot of Christmas shops anymore, which is kind of sad. If you go around to certain towns and cities throughout America, you will find little Christmas stores just about everywhere. But unless you know a guy who knows a guy, you may not know where exactly to find them. They're usually hidden. Sometimes they're in little shopping plazas. They're in downtown districts. In my case, they're in downtown Clearwater, like with a place such as Robert's Christmas Wonderland. But by and large, kind of the idea of big Christmas stores isn't really a huge deal anymore. You're better off going to the mall or really just shopping on Amazon or Walmart for a lot of your Christmas stuff, and it's kind of sad. I wish Christmas stores were a bigger deal. Thankfully, Spirit Halloween came up with this concept to make their Halloween thing a Christmas thing, and I think it's a pretty nice sentiment when you get down to it. The problem with Spirit Christmas is its execution. Again, I think it's a great idea. There's that top layer, that positivity. It's a great idea in theory, but in execution, it starts to crack up. I think the first thing, before we even talk about the store itself, or at least the stores that you can see online, there's none near me, so I'm taking all of my critiques with a grain of salt. But the first yellow flag is that despite us, the people that buy props and animatronics to do haunted houses and to decorate with, besides us, the majority of the consumer market for Spirit Halloween largely are costume buyers. I think that's fair to say. It's not to say people don't get their props or decorations from Spirit, but I think Spirit would even admit that the majority of their sales are from their costumes. Christmas doesn't have costumes, and therefore the first question is, well, what exactly do they sell? What is the bread and butter of Spirit Christmas? Well, you'd probably say home decorations. And you're right. Home decorating is predominantly bigger for Christmas, though Halloween is creeping up there, pun intended. Christmas has always been the decorating capital of the holidays, if you will. You'll see Halloween decorations. It's gotten way more popular over the years, and tons of people have the big Home Depot skellies. They put their spirit props out on the lawn for trick-or-treaters if they come by. But nothing even comes close to touching Christmas. Everybody's got lights. Everybody's got a tree in their house. It's great. It's festive. It's fun. So to have pop-up decorating stores isn't a bad idea in theory, in concept. But when you get down to it, I think, for one, you have to ask yourself, what's stopping me from ordering this junk on Amazon? What's stopping me from going into Walmart when I'm already getting my groceries and getting Christmas gifts from just buying the decorations there, or Home Depot or Lowe's for the outdoor inflatables, or maybe the bigger items like the Nutcracker or whatnot? Spirit Christmas has decorations that you would find maybe at Home Depot or Walmart, but for more money. And the original decorations they do have consist of a snowman on a swing. That sucks. That's it? Am I sure I'm getting that right? Oh, there's a Grinch that is small and also at Home Depot. There are Nutcrackers that are also at other stores, and hey, look, that's from Lowe's. You see what I'm getting at? You got all this stuff. It's all cheaper everywhere else. It's not special. It's just there. They have inflatables, but again, couldn't you just get it at Walmart? Spirit Halloween, say what you will about their Halloween animatronic prices. I've complained in the past about them, getting pretty sky high in recent years. I know there's inflation and there's other things going on. But at least you can only get a majority of their animatronics exclusively at Spirit Halloween. Not this stuff. You can get the swinging snowman exclusively at Spirit Christmas, but I wouldn't want to get that. Because it sucks. Then, the rest of the stuff is consistent of, for a good chunk of it, probably, 40 to 50% of it, either Halloweeny horror stuff that's Christmas themed, or maybe not even Christmas themed, and dirty Spencer's themed decor. If I'm bringing my kid into a Christmas shop, I probably don't want to see a bloody Art the Clown tumbler cup, nor do I want to see a snowman with a penis. It's very strange. I'm not sure what or who this store is marketed for. Are we going for the dirty Spencer's route? Then why not just put this in the Spencer's stores? Is this a Halloween Christmas horror store? Then why not just continue Spirit Halloween and add a winter overlay? To make it a true Christmas store, I think it needs all the bells and whistles that make that up. Ornaments and trees and lights and blow molds, inflatables, decorations. It seems to be somewhat narrow. They have the inflatables, they have some props, they have then just a lot of stuff that you could probably get for cheaper at Walmart, and the rest is stuff from Spencer's or Spirit Halloween. And it's all more money. It's not a terrible idea, but the execution is flawed to me. Finally, you have the display, which the display isn't terrible. It's fine. It's nothing crazy. Again, Christmas, in my opinion, is very narrow in the different themes you can choose. Halloween, you can get a little more expressive and creative, do some weirder things with it, But, gingerbread house, winter with the snow, it's cute. It's a good idea. But there's no props that really go with this theme. They have a Frosty the Snowman on the display, but there's no prop of Frosty. There's no gingerbread character except for these giant, really expensive props at the front that aren't even for sale. I guess maybe the most clever thing is the photo op with Santa. I guess if these were, in theory, nationwide, instead of going to Bass Pro Shop or the mall, you could go to a Spirit Christmas location. But I think they should maybe go back to the drawing board on a lot of their options here and kind of reconfigure these stores, figure out what they actually want to sell here. I think more exclusive props would be maybe the most important. And I think adding more of a Christmas feeling to the vibe of the store itself would help people get into that festive time of year. There are barely any trees or lights. It just feels like the Christmas section of CVS, which is fine, but then I could just go to CVS. Spirit Halloween invokes the Halloween spirit. It's got the music, it's got the themes, it's got even some lighting effects. Spirit Christmas has a theme and plays really loud Christmas music, but it doesn't really capture the spirit of the season, at least not in the videos I've seen. I'll end on a positive note and say if they do work out the kinks, I think Spirit Christmas could be pretty successful. I think there's a lot of potential for great characters. We have not seen from Home Depot a life-size snowman. We have not seen a lot of different characters that they could do, but unfortunately, Home Depot just seems to be knocking it out of the park. They've done a Scrooge. They've done the reindeer for many years. They still have that Grinch. They have all these inflatables. To me, Spirit needs to ask themselves, why should the consumer come to Spirit Christmas alone, apart from Walmart, apart from shopping on Amazon? What's going to make this experience better? The photo with Santa's a good idea. Having the theme is also a very good idea, making it more immersive. And having items that are exclusive, I think, could really help. As much as I like the horror stuff, I don't think it's a direction they should go in. And the dirty stuff, I think, has to go too. Leave it at Spencer's. That's my soapbox on Spirit Christmas, because a lot of people have asked, and there you go. Do you have thoughts about Spirit Christmas? Leave them in the comments below. I don't have a huge, bet on this horse. I don't have a major skin in the game here. There's no Spirit Christmas in my area. I don't really care that much, frankly. The props were very lackluster to me. I think the snowman was dumb. And all the rest of the stuff I could order online, go to Walmart, or go to Spencer's for. So to invest all this money into making these pop-up stores, they really have to make it worth their time. And to make it worth their time, it has to be worth the customer's time. And to me, to go out of my way there, I maybe would go once as a novelty because it's a Spirit pop-up. But other than that, I think I'm good. There you go, Spirit Christmas discussion, and I guess the Frankenstein and the clown, too. Thanks for watching, and remember, for all things Hollow Christmas, this is Hauntformer.
Dashes through the snow, you know I'm also can play.